Welcome to Quick Poker, everybody. Bankroll update 288.4. Day 3 bonus 25 cents. Bankroll update after collecting daily bonus. Refresh. 288.65 in the account. 51.49 in rakeback. It's like a tax return. We could cash out all this right now and still have 51.49 to play with. Let's see who's at the two no limit streets. We got Keep Flopping. Nice stack, Joel. 23.77. Average pot. Look at this. 522 over here at the 10 no limit. Oh, it's from Jim in the house. But live action from Chom. 3-betting. Schofield from the big blind. And then bluffing, basically drawing dead. What's up, my boy Henrik? Theme of today's video is just bet the nuts and bet it hard when you flop it. Don't check. Checking to the pre-flop raiser is overrated. Leading into the pre-flop raiser with value is underrated. Slow playing is overrated. I've talked about it before. Here, I see a tight player open to 50. See how he opened to 50? That's 5 big blinds. Don't say it's only 50 cents, okay? Because if this was $5, $10, $1,000 buy-in, he would be opening to $50. And I'm sure live, the open sizes are even bigger. But online, when someone's not making it 3x, which would be 30 cents, or 3.5x, just 35 cents. When they're making it 50 and they're a really tight player, they're probably in balance. So they're probably basically holding out a big sign that says, I have a high pocket pair. So I'm putting them on aces, kings, or queens. Going to call and hope for 3 spades. Then we flop it. First, we're hoping for a bet, and he doesn't oblige. So player 0963, I believe that is Jason Mack. What's up, Jason Mack? He's a good player. And he always calls me, and he always keeps me honest, especially when he has position on me. He loves to just take my money when I'm bluffing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bet right into Jason Mack, 3/4 pot. I'm expecting not really to get raised, but I'm not expecting a fold. And Jason Mack calls, which I expected. Okay, beautiful. 7 of hearts. We do not want to see a board pair, another spade. Another spade is going to kill the action, because if I'm betting, I'm probably betting just the ace of spades, hoping a spade will come, because most people with my hand wouldn't bet, right? They check. Now I do the opposite of that. So I love that 7. I'm going to bet big again. You might be surprised at my sizing choice. I bet 403% pot, and the pre-flop raiser calls again. So, all right, he's drawing dead. Jack is great. Couldn't ask for a better run out. So what's he going to do now? Now with pocket kings, even with a spade, or pocket queens, even with a spade, what he should be doing is check, deciding what to do, because if I am bluffing, let me bluff. I mean, he's losing to a lot. If you're him, even if you have a big pocket pair, you got to be scared. So we got 1343 in the pot, and look at this. He goes for the lead jam. I snap. It's a $40 pot at 5 cents, 10 cents. Why is he lead jamming? I don't know what he's doing, but the point is he got nervous because there was so much money in. I forced him to call by betting and not checking and not slow playing. At the end, he just got nervous and jammed. So that's a big pot. We'll watch it one more time in fast mode. He started out with $19, and yeah, I got it all. And I believe it's because the way I played it, because obviously poker is a game of skill. Check call. I mean, why is he lead jamming? Remember, check, decide. Okay, if he checked and then called, I would have respected that more. If he checked and folded, that would have been the best possible move. But he lead jammed. So even if I just was bluffing with the ace of spades, he would have shut out my bluff by lead jamming. I guess he just wants me to call with a ace 10 with the ace of spades, so that I would think maybe he's, I don't know, but I'm sure you'll agree in the comments that he played that hand poorly. Try to learn from that. Don't do what that guy just did. So I open, and boom, gin. So now an eight's never folding. And these guys have plenty of eights in their range. Why? Because they're playing every hand. They're calling every raise. So it's for them to have 8, 8, 7, 8, 6, 8, 5, 8, 9 suited, 8, 10 suited, ace 8, you name it. All right, so once again, I'd choose not to slow play, and I bet 3/4 pot right away. If he has an 8, he's going to smooth call and then just never fold. All right, now we're losing 8, 9, but obviously we have to take the chance he doesn't have that. Big boss man checks, and I go for overbet. Why am I overbetting? Because I want to set up, big bet on the river, and I know he's not folding an 8, so at this point, he should be worried. He calls anyway. All right, king on the river. Now I'm losing to king 8, which he could have in 8-9, but I'm still beating 8-7, 8-6, 8-5, ace 8, queen 8 suited, jack 8 suited, 10. There's more 8s that I'm beating than I'm not. We're not expecting him to have 8 deuce. I mean, pocket 9s is beating me now, but I doubt he has it. He was just playing so loose. All right, now listen very carefully. Now here's where the strategy has to diverge. Now he has $32 left. Okay, I have 24, so essentially I could bet 24 of his dollars. He's got to protect that $24. That's 2.5 max buy-ins. So against a good player here who's going to go for thin value on the river, and if you know he has an 8, you need to check here. So he could bet his 8, and you could check jam. Okay, against a good, like, super nitty player, you need to value bet pot, maybe 3/4 pot, maybe a little over pot, but not all in, because a really good player will find the fold. And a good nitty player will check back an 8. And I'm not kidding. Okay, against a player that's not as skilled, you could just bet all your money because he's not going to fold an 8. Good nitty player, you got to bet medium size, maybe pot size, because he's just going to check back. A very, very strong player, you check, he's going to go for thin value with the 8, and then you could check jam. A bad player, you don't have to worry about that. You could just jam because he's never folding an 8. He's elastic, even when he doesn't have enough invested to warrant putting another $24 in. But it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to bet it all, and I'm sure he's going to call with an 8. He snaps. So he gets crippled. He started that hand with like $36 left with it. He lost basically three max buy-ins. He's got to know to lay that down. Thank you for watching Quick Poker. Check out this video. I'm going to put it actually right there.